Hey guys, how is Diesel Fit Connections doing this morning? It's Monday and oh my god, it's such a beautiful day that I actually came out and took the dogs out for a walk. But I wanted to get on here and kind of share a little bit about what I was thinking about this weekend. And I got a couple messages from some customers asking, how come my friend is doing better than I am? How come they're losing weight and I'm not, and I'm doing the exact same program as they are? And so I kind of wanted to touch up a little bit on that. I don't know if you guys have ever been in that position, but I certainly have as well. I've also thought, comparing myself to others' journeys and how come they're losing weight and I'm not. And so I kind of wanted to, Roxy and Louie, sorry, I'm walking the dogs as well. I kind of wanted to touch up on that, and it was a struggle that I went through as well in the beginning when I was going through my journey, because who in here goes and does a couple ab sit-ups and then you're gonna run to the mirror to kind of check it out and see if you have your abs peeking out, right? Well, it doesn't work exactly like that, right? I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna happen overnight. And so one of the things that I had to learn was to start putting my blinders on and stop looking at other people's journey and kind of focus on my own and what is it that I was going through at the time. And one of the things I started incorporating was You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. It's a book you can get on Audible if you don't like to read, or if it's just easier for you since you don't have time for that. But yeah, going ahead and putting on your blinders on and not focusing on somebody else's journey, because at the end of the day, the person that you had to beat was yourself and compete against you. So whoever you were yesterday, if you did 1 rep at 3 pounds, then you need to come up the next day and go up in weight and go up 5 pounds, right? You had to be better than you. It's you competing against yourself. And one of my tips here that I usually give my customers is, are you doing exactly what you said you would? Are you focusing 100%? Because I know that you can push play and coast through your workout. I know that you can stop and only do 3 exercises in a minute and say, oh, I did it. And I get that sometimes not all your workouts are going to be perfect and not all your workouts are going to be 150%, but at least 95% of them should be on point, right? It should be where you are going to kick ass. You are going to push play because hell yeah, it's only 30 minutes and you got to push everything you've got to get it done. Not just coast through it and say I did it. And so you have to ask yourselves that hard question. I had to do the same thing. I had to ask myself, am I really pushing 100%? When I push play, am I giving it my all? And when I am done those last 30 minutes, that I can't go anymore. Is my nutrition on point? Am I eating my containers? Am I focusing on my meal plan? Or am I just having a cheat meal every single day? And those things add up. They add up. And yesterday I had donuts. But guess what? I didn't miss my workout. I went for a run. I did what I had to do. This morning I got up, fired up and ready to go, and I did my workout. And that was something that I had to come to Jesus talk, as I call it. That you have to really focus on the things that you actually want. What is your goal? And I feel that when I started that, it was because I did not want to no longer feel that it wasn't me anymore, right? In the beginning, when I had Sebastian, I remember going to my closet and nothing fitting the way that I did. I've never had that problem. I was lucky enough that I never had that issue of, I didn't fit into my dress or I didn't fit into my top. And it was one of those things where it hit me. My son, I think he was like 6 months or 7 months at the time, and nothing fit the way that I wanted. And I never wanted to have that feeling ever again. The lack of confidence, the going shopping and not buying something that I like because they didn't have it in my size, or that they didn't carry it in the colors that I wanted because, I was overweight. And it may not seem like a lot, but 20 pounds for me was a lot. And so I hold on to that feeling. And that's why I pushed play so hard. And I went all in trying to lose those 20 pounds. And I did that. I did it. And I did it because of me. I didn't do it because of anybody else. I didn't do it because somebody else told me. I did it because I was ready to change. I was ready to do that. And nutrition needs to be on point, and you have to commit from start to finish. What program are you committing from start to finish? What program are you going to be doing from the beginning to the end, 100%? No excuses, no cheat days, no nothing. Just giving your nutrition 100%. And once you do that, the results will be the byproduct of what happens. Because I feel that we transform from the inside out. From when you start accepting who you are and what you want and what your goals are. Today's another Monday to start that. It's back to school. Kids are getting back into a routine. Summer's over. And once you commit to you and investing that time in you, the magic will happen. I promise you, it will. All right, guys, I won't keep you much longer on this, but I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. Can't wait to see your sweaty selfies in the group. And I hope your kiddos have a great back to school Monday. All right, bye, guys.